definitely know how to make a little intro.
I need to get better. I need to get better countdown visuals. That's what every time we do this, I'm like, and I didn't do my usual.
I was
liked
just thinking the same thing. You big
Oh,
lazy
well.
lays.
Yeah, seriously.
Everyone who's watching this, JT's done everything short of like creating Jen and Chris puppets and just like manipulating this whole draft.
And you know
what? Did our last? This is the last one we had to do. Like it happened. So Kim and I had to do it very last minute. That wasn't our last one, was it?
That was, I think.
That was the last one. Absolutely. Because I had that thought consistently as I was watching the season, how great the picks were that you made for me.
Oh, man.
Yes.
There it is. That's what happened. All right.
But this is spring, guys. Spring is that weird season where it's kind of like
anything can happen.
Anything can happen. That's almost like it's not spring enough. It's like, what is spring? This is Christmas is Christmas. Halloween's Halloween. You know what I mean? There's
no rules, is what you're saying.
Spring is a little bit more open-ended. So I feel like,
the unexpected.
That is correct, sir.
Expect the unexpected. Well,
that's right.
If you're watching us live, welcome back to Fantasy Baking Championship, everybody. We're your hosts. I'm JT. We don't have Kim.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Jen. That felt like something was missing.
Food Network picked her up on her own travel show.
She's got her own show.
She won enough competitions where she was worthy of it.
That's right.
That's fair. Well, Kim is not able to be here tonight. It's draft day. We are headed into tonight's premiere of Spring Baking Championship. We are going back. No wheel this time. We're going back to picks for this season because expect the unexpected. That's the way it goes. Kim is currently winging her way back from Israel, where she's been for the last 2 weeks. But she did send me her picks ahead of time, so I do have them ready to go.
Fantastic.
I have yet to look at the competitors. I skimmed through right before, so take no offense. There's no rhyme or reason. It's just random. Pointing the finger and going, that guy, that girl, whatever.
I just went by bios on the site. I did not do any looking. Jen, you did some looking because you had to friend people, right?
Well, look, yes, I did. And I'm not going to lie. There were a few people whose bios I saw on the site and I went, okay. And then I found them and then their Instagram pages.
Oh, no.
Changed my opinion.
Oh.
Only good.
Wow. Only good. Of
good.
course, I assumed only good because the bios, again, springing it up. These were a little bit. These were some of these you just can't get. I just went by vibe. I went by feel, and I'm hopeful.
Yeah,
we'll see what.
That's all you can get on is hope because we know you're right. You know, live on hope.
It's all I have left.
Because
every season, as you know, thus far for our longtime listeners. It doesn't go well for me, typically. Halloween.
Doesn't go right.
Last year I won Halloween and then was knocked down. I had 2 bakers out in the first 2 weeks of holiday. It just...
You know how...
the third one, like the 4th week, too? It's
yes,
like
that's
really
right. I was
week.
out very early.
You know how JT's season's going to go right off the bat. There's no, we're in week 6, and it's like, whoa, what's going to happen? JT, if he's not going to have a good season... We'll know tonight.
That's what I like about this show. It's the constant that is JT's losing record.
That's fair.
You know he's going in with a capital L.
It is super funny because Jen and I are in the middle. Kim wins all the time. JT loses all the time. So they don't share any of the wealth. Kim takes it. JT is, comes in last. And, which is kind of the funniest thing, though, because whenever we see JT's baker, there's incredible laughter coming from our living room because it's like, oh, JT.
Not because of the actual person being eliminated so much as I'm thinking of just JT's face.
Oh, just
it's true.
Yeah.
And I've lost some very talented bakers in the first week who just didn't get a chance to get their footing. I'm just going to say that out loud.
This is true. And that's the thing. Again, everyone who's in this competition is an all-star. So there's no weak links that JT just is gravitating towards. People get knocked out for a plethora of reasons.
Yes, I encourage people to listen to our previous recordings, particularly the ones that have bakers that have been on the show, just to hear the exhausting process of actually getting on the show.
Yeah.
So,
it's true.
but it's just, it's tough. It's tough. JT's, his picker is a little off. It's a little off,
true.
you know?
Or sometimes it's not even my pick. It's just the wheel deals me.
It's just fate. Fate
It's
did show up though for
Renee.
Halloween when Renee came back,
That's
one
right.
of
That's
JT's
true.
stronger older bakers.
That's right.
It's true.
She came back and took his hand and then said, "Okay, I'm going to leave you here, sweetheart." And then she left. And then the holidays came and just
And that
stepped
was
on the
it.
top
Yeah,
of
they
his
put me
head.
back where I belonged. I will mention for those of you who are listening, we do have a couple of bonus episodes that are coming out in the next 2 weeks. We're going to do them each Monday. So next Monday, we have an interview with 3 of the finalists from last season's Halloween. So 2021 Halloween. And then the following Monday, we did a standalone interview with Renee, who won Halloween and was on Halloween the year before. And she's been on a bunch of the other shows. So we've got a couple of those episodes coming your way.
Oh yeah.
For
your lucky listening ears.
That's right. Your baking
Yeah.
pleasure. I guess it is. So, all right. So we're heading into draft. Here's the order as it relates to just like in the NFL. For those of you who are new to the show, I guess Kim always does this. And I just remembered we have to
Wing it, JT. You can do it.
You got it, girl.
Man. For those of you who are new to the show, the concept is pretty simple. We took all of the fun elements of fantasy football and our love of these baking championship shows, and we put them together into one beautiful pie with a little bit of nailed it baked in there because although speaking of baked in, we do have some baking left to do. We should figure out when we're doing that.
We'll get there.
We sure do.
Yeah.
So
Teddy Bear
typically
Tea
the way
Party is still pending in the distance. Yeah.
Typically the way this show runs is this is our draft. So we will each pick bakers who will be on our team. When one of your bakers is eliminated, the other hosts get the chance to vote on whether or not you will bake in tribute whatever it was they were eliminated on. Every host will likely bake once a season, although you can roll the dice and maybe not have to bake. I don't think you, Jen, or Kim had to bake last season, right?
We made the finals.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. There's something I have to bake.
Chris
Kim
has.
does not
Oh,
have
that's
to
right.
bake.
Kim does not have to bake. Chris
There's
has to bake
something
bread.
that I always forget. I think it was Maryland's maybe.
Oh.
That throwback. It wasn't that. I'm not sure. You know what? I need just like the listeners need to go back in the episodes and take a little re-listen or
you guys
listen. I too need to.
How many episodes do you think we have up, JT? How many
total episodes?
Yeah, what do you think we're at now? How many do you think we have
80s.
in the back? That's wild. So you guys got a lot of listening, and each episode's about a buck and a half. So
it's true. They start a little longer early in the season and then slowly sort of, slim their way. As the bakers are eliminated, we have less bakers to discuss on the show. Our episodes get a little bit shorter, but we're about an hour every episode. So
we found our footing.
In other words, if you start listening now, by the time we round the bed to episode 2, you'll have caught up.
That's right. There you go. I love it.
Sounds right.
I love it. So the order of events for tonight, as we head into the premiere for tonight, we have 12 bakers in this season. So everybody's going to get 3 on their team. That's just
perfect.
And the order will go as follows, because this is all based on how we placed in last season. I get the first pick because I was last in last season. Chris gets second pick. Jen is third. Kim is fourth. We go back around. Kim, Jen, Chris, me, and then third round will be me, Chris, Jen, and Kim will be the final picker of the season. I do have Kim's picks in my possession, so never fear. I'm not going to try to. It's not me picking for her. She has sent me her order, and there you go.
And so also, you might hear our daughters arguing in the background.
Ruthlessly.
Such is life. So we're just gonna have to roll with the punches and kicks.
Insert right here that we are doing anything that is not related to.
Is our camera there? Looked like our camera reset. Oh, there we are. On our end, it kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, it hiccuped. All right. So the draft, I guess, begins now. So I will start first pick. I'm on the clock. I do have screen share up so we can see the bakers as I make my pick. I will tell you, this was a difficult choice. I had a few front runners in my brain for me, but here's who I'm going with. First pick out of the box. I'm going to hide this. Let's scroll to him. So I will. Oh, I just let it go. I just let it go. Who it is? Here it is. Here's my guy. Woof. Tom Smallwood from New York City.
Tom Smallwood.
After
There you go,
working 5
Tom.
years in finance, Tom decided to move to Paris to study pastry and pursue his passion for baking. He's been working in New York City pastry industry for the past 6 years. I got good vibes from Tom. So Tom was
All
my
right.
first pick.
There you
out
go,
of-
Tom.
Box.
Tom, if you're listening, can you send us your Instagram handle? I know you have one. There's no way you
Oh.
have all those cool tattoos
That's true.
and a plethora of baking experience and don't have an Instagram.
True story. Look at that smile too.
Right. Winning
He's giving
smile.
off good
That's
vibes.
a
Winning.
fluker smile.
I'm hoping
Yeah.
that's the case.
All right.
All right, first pick up. So that's done. Tom
Chris
is off the board.
frantically scrolling as I'm sure you.
I'm on the clock. I'm on the clock. Don't worry. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We're scrolling through. You know what? Let's see. I'm gonna go with my girl Kim Wood, baby,
Oh!
from Simsbury, Connecticut. Fellow
Kim
Connecticutter.
Wow.
Pulling her up on the
okay.
screen. There you go.
Kim is a bakery owner from Simsbury, Connecticut. She enjoys incorporating ingredients into her baking that she grew up with in her Vietnamese home, such as Nick Lachey.
Lychee?
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 Leech
I don't
shake?
know.
Leech.
I'm stupid, but
this
Kim
is where
Wood.
we get.
I
we get in
remember a
trouble.
very I remember when that was in every drink.
It
When
wasn't
that
every
lychee
drink.
was in every
I don't-
fancy cocktail.
I've never heard
Yeah.
it before. I've never
I
heard
Really?
think it's similar to like a kiwi,
don't think so.
maybe. I think
find
it's just
out.
a green fruit that I'm just saying. I'm just naming another green fruit. That's what it is.
All right.
Could be.
All right. No one took my first pick. No one
Oh
took-
man.
Now, why did you close it? I have to get to my.
I didn't close it.
God. All right, let's go to him. Oh, he's right here. My first pick is Justin Ross.
Justin!
Justin Ross.
Justin Ross is a pastry chef from Richmond, Virginia, who just opened his own bakery right in time for Valentine's Day. It's already past Food Network. Update your site. Around in spring. Justin's my pick. I encourage everyone to go to JC_desserts and look at the wedding cake he made that has a big hole in the center of it. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh no. Wow.
It is
Good.
pretty spectacular. There's a swan.
Amazing.
Have I intrigued you enough?
You have.
Sure.
Great.
You
Justin
have.
Ross, pick
Okay.
number one.
So that brings us around to Kim. Kim's first pick is also still on the board.
Oh,
And
okay.
his name is Diego. Diego out of Houston. Born and raised in Sicily, Diego learned the art of baking from his 4 older brothers, who are all pastry chefs. There you have it. first
Wow,
pick on the
that's
board.
competitive right there. I like
That's a
that.
Kid check.
I like that level of competitive spirit, and I'm not surprised whatsoever that that's Kim's first pick.
Yeah, it's true. Yep. Did you find Diego on the Instagrams?
At Chef Diego CR84, which means he's younger than all of us. 84 is probably the year he was born. Okay.
True story.
Younger
84
than
is
us
probably the year he
all.
was born.
More established in baking than us all. Same story, different season. Okay. Good pick. It's a good pick.
Amazing. All right, so that's
And we
Kim's
come back to
first
JT with pick number.
Well, Kim, no, because we rotate. So
No,
Kim
Kim
goes.
gets
Oh,
to
gets
go,
the next
That's
yes.
right.
What is this?
because
your
we
first
flipped the
time?
screen. Kim's
Okay.
second pick was
There we go.
also a
That's right.
gentleman. Also a gentleman. Here it is.
Also a gentleman.
It's Johan.
Oh, Johan.
Johan, an executive
Johan.
pastry chef from Nashville, tells us he feels ready for this competition due to his experience working events for big hotels. He's done holiday parties that cater to over 5,000 people. That shows
Holiday
pressure in the
pastries.
kitchen. Also pastries,
Holiday
holiday
parties.
parties, holiday pastries. He's done them
That's
both
right.
probably. 5,000 people, that shows pressure in the kitchen.
That is
So,
true.
Smart pick by Kim.
You can find Johan at Johan Lee C. Boz. That's on the
Mm-hmm.
Instagram.
Okay.
Cool city, Nashville. Cool glasses. Cool
Yeah.
pick.
What do you think
Yeah.
CBOZ
That's my ticket.
stands for?
Hmm,
Is that his
I don't
place?
know.
Maybe that's it. Yeah, all right. Just
maybe.
saying. There you go.
Guys,
right.
by the way, I'm going to give a shout out to the bakers who listen to this. I try my best to find the Instagram handles that are your businesses. We are happy to share your personal Instagrams as well. But I also apologize if you don't want us to. But that's just what we're going to do. So
celebrities.
Joanne Robertson jumping into the chat. She says, "Woohoo, Nashville." That must mean she's a Nashville native.
Maybe she just loves it. I think it's cool too.
Or maybe she just loves Nashville.
Cool. Yeah.
Joanna's here. Hi, Joanne.
Stop
Good
fighting.
to have you
Stop
back.
fighting.
Guys, it's my turn.
It is.
My first pick wasn't selected. My second pick also wasn't selected. Guys, I think they think we're lying, but really we, for whatever reason, 10 people are drawn to us for different reasons, right? Have you noticed this? In the
Would you pick?
I'm trying to try. I'm riffing. I try
killing
to find
me
my
here.
guy. Okay.
You're scaring me because you're going past
Oh no,
people
it's
that
your
I.
guy. Oh no. Who's it gonna be?
My next pick is Ramald Guia.
Oh, Ramald. Okay.
French.
Los Angeles.
Hailing from the north of France. Ramald, please tell me how to say your name. Loves to use a lot of spices in his baking, inspired by his grandfather's work as a pastry chef.
Oh boy, it's been in the family.
That's right.
That's a good pick.
It's a good
guys.
I feel good about it.
I'm very excited for this pick.
Was he on the Instagrams? Anything for him?
He was at Ramald. I should just spell it. ROMUALD.GUIOT. So it's the name. The first name dot the last name.
Easy to find.
Instagram.
I love it.
Beautiful. Desserts. Well, he's beautiful as well. Why not?
Sure.
Look at that smile.
It's spring, guys. It's spring. We're all
love that smile. Look at
emerging
that
from our
smile.
winter hibernation. I
He
know.
looks great.
That's what I'm saying.
He's got the patterned shirt on. Nice color apron.
I like
Damn
it. Looks
Okay.
confident.
He does look confident. All right, Chris, you are up.
I will say this.
8th
This-
pick of the draft.
This baker, I couldn't stop looking at this baker because something drew me to this person. And then when I saw my girl Kim from Connecticut, I said, okay, maybe that's it. I'm glad she's still around.
Okay.
I'm going with who I think's going to take me. Jaleesa Mason. Jaleesa Mason from New York City, baby. I have good feelings. I don't know what it was. I have a connection. Jaleesa runs a bakery with her husband in New Jersey, where they specialize in French pastries. She has 2 kids, one a newborn, watching from home to cheer her on. Adorable. We have kids. It's our 4-year-old's birthday today. Our 4-year-old's birthday, I guess. You say it that way.
You can find her at sugar_chef.
Oh,
Sugar Chef.
Sugar
That's
Chef.
a good one. That's a good.
That's a really good one.
Yeah.
Some of these names we hear, we're like, how did you get that?
Right.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm glad a pastry chef got that and not someone who's like, adult in content.
Fair. Adult.
Like an OnlyFans or something. Check me out on Sugar Chef.
Check this.
Oh,
It's a good name. And it's
it
good
is a good
Instagram.
name.
it's very good.
Oh, great. Good to know. All right, back around to me. I got 2 picks in a row, and the two picks I had in the top half of my board are still here. So here we go. Ready? Pick number 9. Is this 9? No, it's 8. Pick number 8 in the draft. I'm going with Dennis Van.
Dennis!
Dennis's bio just spoke to me. Growing up in a household without sweets, Dennis taught himself how to bake by using his allowance money to buy his ingredients.
That's
He now works as an executive pastry chef at a restaurant in Austin. First of all, Kim and I have an Austin connection. So there's that. Second of all, look at that adorable face. Third of all, I love that he's like using his allowance money to learn how to bake. I think that's delightful.
That is rebellion. That's just like, no sweets for me. I'll show you.
I'll show you. That's right.
We'll
Was
make
Dennis
it to
on,
television.
Dennis on the Instagrams?
He is at the Dennis Van.
There you go.
Sure.
I know there's a lot of Dennis fans, but there's only one
There's
V.
only one V.
Do you think there's somebody who has like Dennis's van? So it's like it's like not. It's just an Instagram account dedicated to a guy's van. right?
The second we
That's
get
a good
off here,
vlog. I'd watch.
I'm gonna not look that up probably.
Dennis's
You're gonna
van.
not look that up. All right. perfect.
That's right.
All right, pick 8 in the books. Pick 9 coming up. Here it is. Going with Alexis Wells.
Oh!
Store.
Originally from Anchorage, Alaska, Alexis now works as a pastry chef in California. Along with 10 years of baking experience, Alexis brings a strong competitive spirit thanks to her time competing in gymnastics, cheer, and bodybuilding.
Jeez. Okay, that's like my Saturday
That
afternoon.
is your full
In that
bio
order.
she just stole. Alexis, how dare you?
It's true.
You guys
Oh,
share.
man.
You guys share a past. It's true. Is Alexis on the Instagrams?
Desserts by Alexis.
Very nice name.
That's a smart
Those are
one.
some good names. You can't be
Yep.
you gotta be clever, but it's gotta be memorable. You can't be too crazy with it. Very
I love
nice.
That's the truth.
Very nice.
All right, 8 and 9 in
Guys.
the books. We got 3 picks left. Chris, you're up. On
Super
the clock.
excited because I love both of these names. Jennifer Woo! Oh, Jennifer Woo, baby! Come on, girl! From Palm Beach Gardens, Florida. Jennifer is an executive pastry chef, originally from Naples, Florida. She grew up near the swamps of the Everglades with her 5 siblings, and she's a twin.
Oh man. Do you think she's
Oh,
gonna...
yeah.
Identical
her
twin, or
twin
does
is
he eat
staying-
the twin in the womb?
Oh no, I want her twin to be there with her, and like you never know which person's on the show.
Oh, man.
They do that on Big Brother, you know that, right?
No, really?
If both twins make it through, so every week they swap them out, and if they make it like a month in, then both are allowed to come in the house. This is a true story. This
No.
happens on the show. The only once have they gotten all the way through, because obviously
Oh,
it's like they
man.
have 30 seconds to talk to each other and say, "Here's what's happening."
How do they
what
know
happened
which
in the
one's
week."
talking, though? I don't know how twins work.
Twins work. The Prestige has been on AMC almost every day for the last month, and I don't know why. Have you guys seen that movie?
No.
Oh, I just spoiled something. Never mind.
No, and no, we won't watch it.
Spoiler
Can
alert!
we just do a prestige spoiler alert prior to? I guess this is live, so you know what?
I didn't
Sorry.
say. Look, I didn't say what happened.
You
don't-
clearly said something huge.
They have twins. There's a
There's a
twin.
twin in it, and they murder everyone, right?
That's the yes. There's
Yeah.
definitely.
Who
Look,
did
that
it?
movie's been out for a long time. It's Hugh Jackman and what's his name? Christian
And
Bale.
Lou Jackman.
Hugh Jackman, Christian Bale, Michael Caine. It's like early vaudeville magic show. And they're on the circuit trying to be they're trying to out magician each other, basically.
Wow, I hate when that
It's a
Wow.
great movie.
Every girl's dream.
happens. Right.
I think it's Christopher Nolan. Am I right about that? It's some really
So
It sounds very Christopher Nolan-esque.
well. It's
A
got Hugh
magic
Jack.
movie?
It's got Christian Bale and Michael
Are
Caine.
you
in
sure
it,
you're
which
not talking
makes me
about
think-
Batman and just messing up the ending?
I'm looking it up. The
I
press.
feel like you were watching Batman, fell asleep, had a weird magic dream, and then you think that's a movie.
I think Christopher Nolan. I think David Bowie's in it. Maybe David
What?
Bowie's in it.
How old
Scarlett
is this
Johansson is
movie?
in it.
Oh, it's on AMC, so.
It's on AMC. It came out in 2006. So I'm not really spoiling anything if I tell you now, because
Well, at least I was holding on to like the year, and now you've spoiled the year it came out too. So thanks a
that's
lot.
16 years to see it, guys. 16.
You
Did I do
know,
that math right? I think I did. Oh my
You
god,
did.
guys.
Hey, let's go back to my girl Jennifer Wu. Does she have some socials that you can
She
promote?
doesn't. But here's the thing.
She
Again,
doesn't.
Jennifer. Jennifer is as another Jennifer, which was the #1 name for children born in 1983. There's a lot of Jennifers out there, so I'm sure she
Oh.
has a social.
True.
Just hit us up. Let us know. We will tweet it out.
Here's why I'm excited.
We'll do a section called "Missed Socials" with sad music for our first
Miss
episode.
connections.
Right, right. That's right.
You guys, this isn't very original, I'm sure, with her, and she's like, "Oh God, of course." But if she does great, it's going to be really satisfying for me to share endless gifts of Ric Flair.
You're gonna say Ric Flair.
It's just what's going to happen.
Amazing.
I don't understand that.
Ric Flair. You'll
just had a birthday.
Just wait.
He just had a
Ric
birthday.
Flair?
He's
How
like
old is-
70. He's like 76. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
For those of
You
you
stole a
watching,
cat.
my camera just moved because the cat came underneath my iMac and pushed
Like a
it
magic
up.
trick. You
I mean,
just
legit,
pulled a cat
yeah.
out of
And
nowhere.
then Christian
was-
Bale's face. You're like, oh my God!
What's wrong?
With the Michael Caine
The
voice.
cat's a twin, guys. That's the story.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Ric Flair's like 70. So he was constantly screaming woo. That was his thing. He was
You know Ric
styling and
Flair.
profiling.
All right.
Ric
I
Flair.
know who it is. I just don't know the woo reference, and now I do.
Oh, you will
I'm
now.
Very exciting.
Gonna
Oh,
happen.
I'm
God.
showing.
He's showing right now.
Yeah,
This
it's
couldn't wait, guys.
It's good.
this
Look,
is
we're only
fine.
26 minutes in.
We're
we've got a few
watching an
minutes
ad
left.
right now. Okay.
it's probably a montage of woos, Jennifer.
Oh,
Ric
please,
Flair.
there's got to be a montage of movies, right?
Oh, that's it. It was a second
It
long.
was 1 second long. Did you hear it? Did you hear it?
He
I
just
could-
comes
it's
out of
just-
a plane and goes, woo!
And Steve.
Goddamn profiling.
Delightful.
Ric Flair is one of the all-time greatest wrestlers
He is one of the
ever.
all-time greats. It's true.
He's like one of the most iconic villains in wrestling.
And what
He's so
what
funny.
a subtle tan dye job he had going there. as
Let me
well.
tell you, he was like
Really blended.
Steve Martin, white hair. So he always looked like an old dude, and then you
Yeah.
look in like interviews and stuff. He's like, "Oh, back then I was like 35," and I'm like,
Yeah.
"What?"
Yikes.
They were
It's
just
wild.
His hair was so blonde, it was white. That's what it was. It was so blonde, it was white. He's the
They did an
nature boy.
ESPN thing, right? The Nature Boy Ric Flair. He's come down. He had like
You could
sparkly
be
robes.
making all this up.
No,
We're not
why would
making
we
it
make this up? Didn't he like drink like 30 beers a night or something?
Yeah,
I heard
right.
like
He was a heavy drinker. He came out of the South.
That's what
There
the
was like
kids
a Southern wrestling conference. He
Yeah.
was and for all of our listeners who love when Chris and I
JT and I should just do our own podcast about 80s wrestling.
Look,
I'd listen.
divert
100%.
into wrestling lore pretty consistently. Anyway,
Uh,
moving on.
Moving on.
he would get poked in the eyes or punched, and he would do a thing where we get hit, and then he would walk down the ring and then just jump and fall on his face. It was like the most ridiculous wrestling.
They
of
also
all time.
they would throw him into the corner. He would flip upside down.
Oh yeah.
on the other side and do
And
this
walk.
weird like walk and then do the. I mean, yeah. So,
I'll show you some.
Thank
All right.
And he would always poke
I
you in
was
the eye.
hoping.
Anyway, we should do a Ric Flair podcast.
we should do, yeah. Ric Flair should.
All
be on
these
one
are
of these
great
shows.
ideas. you
Yeah.
guys.
Anyway, all right,
All
moving
right,
on. We got
I guess it's Jen's pick now.
Yeah, I guess
pick
it
number
is.
11 for Jen. There are 2 bakers left.
And I know who I'm picking.
Oh, both of these were high on my
And
list
her
too.
name
Ric Flair.
is Annabelle Asher.
Annabelle.
Should find her
And I'm
page.
trying to find you, Annabelle.
There she
Where
is.
did you go? There you are. Fort
Up on
Lauderdale,
the
Florida.
screen. Yep.
Love it. Love it.
This is my favorite bio that I read.
Annabelle's a pastry chef from Fort Lauderdale who loves baking with blueberries. Why did Network do that? Or you know, she probably talked.
No, keep going. It gets
74
better. I love it
minutes.
so much.
Oh, okay. She told us.
I love it.
They're cute, little and tiny, just like me. They're a little bit sweet and a little bit tart, which I think fits my personality really well. I'm
I
so
love
mad
it.
at Food Network right now for doing that to Annabelle.
That's great because
Yeah.
it gives you an idea of maybe how she does things, and maybe like bubbly and fun and cute.
She is at
Spring
Chef Annabelle
all day.
Asher. At Chef Annabelle. This bee is a chef. What are
Uh-oh.
you doing?
Yep. Yeah, that's a weird. That's
Go
what Kim
follow her.
when Kim called me yesterday, prior to because I had not looked at all the pics. She's like, "You're gonna have a little bit of the bios for these bakers. It's a little bit of a ride and a little bit of a crapshoot because Food Network, did a little bit of I don't know.
Yeah, throw you off a little bit.
Yep.
They don't want to give us an ounce of an indication of how they did. I understand. Keep me in. And that's the other thing I'm going to share with all of you is whenever we talk to these bakers, I feel like before even saying hello, we go, don't tell us anything because we want to take the ride.
And also though, just for their sake, they honestly don't tell us anything.
That's
as if
true. That's
we
true.
always have to
Yes.
preface it by going, just remember where we are in the season. Don't tell. And they're like, yeah, we know. We're not going to tell you anything.
Yeah.
So
that's right.
they don't say anything. And I'm glad they don't because who wants to get
No,
it spoiled?
It's so much fun.
Not us.
True
Not
story.
us. That's right.
So Kim is at the she's in the 12th position. She takes the final baker on the board, who is, let me scroll to her. Here she is. Carolyn from Honolulu. Carolyn was also high on my list. Carolyn! Honolulu, Hawaii, with her 3 children, works as a pastry chef at a magical resort. She enjoys using various ingredients inspired by Hawaii and her Japanese heritage in her baking.
Ooh, it's gonna be some
Guys,
pretty dishes.
I'm not I'm not confined by trademarks. Magical resort is Disney.
Magical. Oh,
Yes.
Oh.
I didn't find her socials, but I found a lot of articles that written on her.
Wait,
from different food publications. And
is there a Disney in Hawaii?
Yeah, I think I don't know if maybe it's a resort.
Oh,
She
yeah.
says what it said.
Resort and not a
It does say
Disney and not
resort.
the park.
It's true. Yeah.
Wait, why would
Yeah.
it be? Where'd you get the Disney part from?
Because she
From
says
some art,
magical.
Because I was looking
they definitely
for,
say magical in quotes.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
it's in air quotes.
I see.
Disney
You
owns
found
the
some
word
articles about
magical. I did, yes, but I didn't find her socials. So again,
Every dish is going to be
Yeah,
like
so
there's going to just to be like a Mickey Mouse surfing in the back.
Oh man,
right.
delightful.
Yeah, I mean it says Carolyn, pastry chef.
Well, hold on. Should we be telling
Hawaii.
things that if it's not on her profile, should we be going, hey, she works there?
Everything I'm saying.
I'm not. Disney's not going to come after us. We're not.
Maybe she's going to come after.
They don't. I mean, anyone who works at a university or a hotel or a restaurant, they never say the exact place.
Yeah, they would also.
Yeah.
I can't imagine they would. But again, I think when you look at the word magical and it's in quotes, you have a pretty good idea what they're trying to reference.
That's right.
I don't know. I mean, I heard magical, and then you told me about Christian Bale and Hugh Jackman. So I'm all over the place tonight.
Sounded
it's a
that's for sure.
There's prestige themed hotel.
That's right.
It's just a bunch of cosplayers.
It's just
It's
Christopher
all
Nolan
based
is
on.
like
That's right. It's all based on Christopher Nolan's Prestige. Very niche hotel.
Very niche. It's
much like this podcast.
It's like White Lotus, but each person has to take on one of the roles from the movie. They can't overlap.
Right.
Oh man. All right. Well, should I recap?
Let's
Yeah.
recap.
Here we go. Team, let's do Team Kim first. Kim has Johan, Diego, and Carolyn.
Woo.
Jen, Ramald, Annabelle, Justin, Chris, Jaleesa, Jennifer, Kim, myself, Tom, Dennis, and Alexis.
Oh boy.
Chris, I'm going to make you happy with what Joanne just said. Joanne
The
Roberts.
magical. I'd go all day long.
Chris
And the
will
thing
live
is, there's no running, but there's just strutting. You
lot
got to
of
strut
walking.
to each activity.
Lot of-
Everyone's just doing this. Everyone's on the golf course just doing. That's how you would walk.
That's a vacation for one right there.
Oh man, are you kidding me?
You'd love
Ric
it. though.
Flair. Oh, it's the best. The best.
How is it, Chris? Magical.
Magical.
I don't even know how you'd say. What does Ric Flair present? Like, he doesn't really have a gimmick. He's the nature boy. It's
He is
not like
the
he
nature
comes
boy.
out. He's the nature boy. But what does that mean?
I don't even understand that.
He
From
comes
all
out
the
in a big
explaining you
robe.
just did.
He had
He's
a
just
very-
the best there is. No, that's Bret Hart. Never mind. How dare
Yeah.
I? Anyway,
Indeed.
let's not get sidetracked here.
All right. Well, so we have our teams. Show premieres tonight. We'll be back with our regularly scheduled episode on Friday, recapping this week's premiere. Is it a 2-hour, guys? Did we determine if it's a 2-hour?
It's at 8:00, so probably.
It probably is. Let's see. I'm
That's
looking
so
at the
much
TV
tweeting.
schedule. Looking at the TV schedule. Oh, no, wait, that says Mondays. Where are you? What? See full schedule. It's definitely going to be 2 hours, right? It's 2 hours.
I can't remember the last time it wasn't
2 hours.
It's
It's
2
true.
hours.
It's 2 hours.
It's
yeah.
8 o'clock or 9 o'clock.
8 o'clock. 8 o'clock start. 8 to 10 p.m. tonight Eastern. 7 o'clock Central. 10 p.m. There's a show called Easter Basket Challenge,
Yes, I saw that as well.
Huh.
and the visual is Spring Baking Championship Easter. That's all it says. So,
Well, they had Holiday Baking Championship gingerbread
oh, that's right.
too.
Okay, Food Network.
Interesting.
We see you. We see
All
you.
right. All right.
If you want to catch all of our previous episodes, you can check those out on our website, fantasybakingchampionship.com. And please do follow us on the socials. We'd love to hear from you as we're kicking off a new season. We're on Instagram at Fantasy Baking Championship, Facebook at Fantasy Baking Championship, and Twitter at Fantasy Baking, where Jen will be tweeting live
So
tonight.
much.
So much
For
tweeting.
hours. I will be tweeting.
Hours and
By the
hours.
time
Oh,
you get to
man.
like hour 45, it's just gifts of like sugar and flour
It's
getting
true.
like dumped on people's heads, and that's the extent of the content that I could deliver at that point.
So reach out. Jen needs Jen.
out.
Talk to Jen. She loves being talked to.
Friends.
Touch someone.
That's right. Send the Ric Flair gifts, everybody.
Send up the flare. Give
Woo!
a tweet to your girl Jen
Oh, I hope she
at
wins,
Fantasy Baking.
so I can just do the strut and just annoy you all season long. Oh, those.
Wouldn't it be
those-
great if that was her move? She uses that in the
She
kitchen.
probably hates that.
Hey, you're probably
She
right.
probably grew up. She's probably our
Not
age.
everyone makes the weird connections you guys do.
Boys do.
There's a possibility that
Boys
she's
do.
never once
People our
heard
age
this in her
do.
life.
People our age do.
Jennifer
People our age
reached
do.
out. I want to know. Have you
Jennifer,
heard this?
do people say the Ric Flair woo thing? She's probably like, yes, I don't want to talk about it anymore. What if Ric Flair was her father? Oh my God, there's so much to.
We should keep talking
Oh.
about this. Meanwhile, our 4-year-old whose birthday it is today is just sitting next to
You
us.
got to
Yeah.
go to the
She's dressed
birthdays.
as
Let's
Ric Flair.
wrap this out, guys. Kim will be back. We will we'll be back with our full complement of hosts this week.
Mhm.
Never fear.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I guess that's it, right? Enjoy the premiere tonight, guys. Nothing
Yeah,
left
yo.
to do except fake
it
it
till
till
you
make
make
it. Well done. See you guys this weekend.
Bye.